Now we're going to look at the straight armbar off of the Kimura grip. This can be a really great transition if you rep it out. It can come from a lot of different places. Today we're going to look at it from both the back, where you have the seatbelt grip, and then we're going to look at it from the head mount position where you have the Kimura. Both of these are very common. Both of these are going to use that same grip with the arms. We're going to make the same transition from the legs. And if you practice one, they really apply both ways. It's very important that you know that the leg that goes over the head is the one that straightens. Very often I see people try to swing into the armbar by taking the leg over the hip first. I'm not going to say that's wrong. This is just a little bit different of a way. What I really like about this transition is that you get a little bit of control out of that Kimura grip by pulling it into the chest. But importantly, you don't need a lot of flexibility in your legs because your leg straightens, you're going to fall towards your hip, and that takes all the weight off your other leg. It can be a very fast transition. If you are loose with your Kimura grip, you're going to find that people roll out on you a lot. Make sure that you keep that Kimura grip tight into your chest and that you keep their own thumb close to their shoulder. When you start taking your Kimura grip out here, it'll give them the ability to turn their body, but when you pull their thumb in towards their shoulder, it can work as a little bit of a brake or a mechanism to slow them down from rotation. So there are a lot of ways that we could get here. More often than not, when I teach my students, we turned them up and we locked our seatbelt grip. Once we lock our seatbelt grip, all we're going to do is take that hand right over top. It's very common for them to bring those hands in anyway. Move that one. Bring those hands in anyway, and all you have to do is grab that wrist. It's one of the best parts about the seatbelt is that it turns right into that Kimura, okay? So from here, if I want to hit the armbar from here, I'm going to bring my bottom arm that's around the head up on top, and I'm going to bring it into the body. Keep in mind that for them to defend against the Kimura, they're going to try and take their elbow to the floor. If you leave a bunch of space here, that happens. If you feel like you're getting Kimuras ripped out, it's because you're not pulling it into your chest, up and into your chest. Now, when I start to step over for the armbar, they're going to try and roll away, all right? I stop them the same way by keeping this tight against the chest. So now I'm going to straighten this leg over top of the head, the one that's behind the head. I'm going to bring it up, still keeping nice and tight, boom, here, and then I sit. When I sit, I'm pulling into my chest, the leg comes over, and I just let go with the hand on the wrist and fall back. You'll notice that connection here won't leave a lot of space for them to get their hand back, okay? Well, no space. Tight to your body. Again, same position, then I'll show you the head mount one, then we're going to just go through them, okay? So I got them here. I had them in the seat belt. Boom, I just grab his wrist. Forearm over the head, pulling into the chest. Here, over, sit, leg over, let go, and back. Knee over the bicep. This is a recurring theme on a lot of my videos. And I'm controlling, maybe he grabbed a hold of his belt, whatever. All right, I still have my Kimura grip. Straighten, around the head, let go, and back. Here, I like to step over top of the elbow. Here. Seatbelt. Guys, it's a very easy transition. It really deals with spatial control, understanding how your hips tilt, how to transfer the weight between your legs, and deal with the spacing underneath where their head is and that spacing with their hip. Make sure you keep tight pressure in, pulling in so they don't roll in you or into you or away from you. Important.